your campaign account for this?
Yeah, I'm going to. Once I file, I'm going to go into the bank and just give her the paperwork and update my antidote account.
Yeah, so why don't you do that? Like today and tomorrow.
That's what I'm doing.
Tomorrow, let's go. The Illinois Record might have to. Well, the Illinois Record has so much shit to report that I haven't reported yet. You know, all these scandals. But with you, my goal is to get you in the mainstream. I want to be your food and bev guy, if that's okay.
Yeah, you can change.
Can I be food and bev?
You can change the title anytime you need to.
No, I don't want to be director of food and beverages.
Bro, I'm telling you, like the Aaron Del Mar and Bailey, that is like, and Don Tracy, they are just dead in the water. Dead. Don Tracy, particularly, his campaign is so weak and so stupid that he, like, when you look at their engagement numbers, it's nothing. They have no engagement at all.
They're so negative. It's like they already gave up. It's like they're already dead. It's like they already lost Fortnite, and we got to wait for the game to finish. Even though they got shot in the first 5 seconds.
Dude, Don Tracy's like, I'm here on my boat with my grandchildren. Life is pretty good. And in Illinois, I want life to be better for everybody. Okay, Don, your message is going viral. Plus, they don't even buy any media. How can they not be buying with Google and Meta?
Because they know they're going to lose.
But if they've even raised $1, they should be investing it. Like they basically are.
These are money laundering systems. I'm telling you, you can't.
They don't want to give. They don't want to give a penny to anybody. I get it. They'd rather
not even that. Yes, so that's a big part of it. But let's say he does start. You don't understand that these people are smart, and you always ask. If your cortisol, a lot of people's cortisol goes up. They're like, why are these people that he should know enough about politics, being in it for 20 years? Why are they making so many stupid mistakes? You realize that if he runs a more competent campaign, what that could do to his life and Dot Foods. If he does a better job, Dot Foods is losing the prison contract. If he does a better job, he's being investigated for being kind of like a homo. That's probably fucking some of his Twinkie campaign staff.
Well, that's why I decided to launch the twinkapp.com so we could keep track of all the insiders. It's a data gathering LGBTQ twink operation.
No, but I'm saying, but what if you already knew? You can say like, Don, don't do Facebook ads. If you do Facebook ads and you criticize, you get too popular, just go on the fucking boat and talk about your grandkids. Run that kind of campaign.
It's true. Fakebook is like a legacy political network for all these people.
And they know, but you ask like why is because Del Mar and Bailey are also running a very stupid campaign, but getting good Facebook engagement. Because I think that's part of the trade too. Because they're more controlled op.
I think
Don Tracy's a dead man.
I saw the numbers for the Democrat voters in Cook County, and there is no way that all these Anyways, I just don't know how without buying media they even think that they'll be able to beat the primary numbers. Like it's just not there.
You're missing out. It's not about winning or losing. It's about extracting money and putting it in the pocket. And Del Mar and Bailey are very pissed off because they expected to get a few mil out of this. So they're just getting drunk and fucking pissed right now.
They're not getting any money, right?
Not as much as they expected. They're getting 10% to 5% of what they expected. They thought they could at least get $3 million, $10 million. I did. I thought whoever won would just get at least $1 million to $10 million. The last campaign spent $80 million total. You would think, and Pritzker does suck, and so I think they're pissed. They thought they could grift more.
Well, the thing is, there's nobody that wants to invest because they know that they're investing against Pritzker, and Pritzker can out-invest them every day of the week. So,
waste of money.
Yeah, why burn your money? Why burn it? Yeah.
If there's one, exactly. And also, they're such terrible candidates, and the numbers are. Why would you invest in a stock and not an option stock that has a 1% chance of hitting the clearance price?
Well, if I was to invest in Kalshi, I looked at the numbers. Like Brandon Johnson had 180 to 1 odds, or 18 to 1.
So you can trade him before it's up.
I don't know who the best investment is. Like probably.
I looked at it, and the best investments were like him, and then also Mendoza, maybe. I think, or just kind of maybe betting no on like a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good investments.
No, there is no.
Lexi's a great investment.
Dude, it was 1-to-1 on the nose, man. There's no money in the nose, but it'll be interesting if I can get my name. I mean, once I file, like it'll be
no, because you don't day trade. You can the trick to Kelsey is you can day trade. Is really what you're supposed to do is trade on the movements. Is right now Alexi's the favorite, 50, and Mendoza is 30. At some point, that's probably going to switch. Not forever, but like maybe for like a week because of some news thing. And then like she's at 50 and he's at 40. You just went from 30 to 50. You cash out, you're done. And then you know other side. And so it's really about the movements. And so with Johnson, the real key is like whoever makes a runoff gets to 50%. And so if Johnson can make the runoff, you go from a 3% to 50%. That's a 10 to 12 times your money. And then you cash out. He's not going to win the runoff probably. But he probably, I think, has the best chance to gain the runoff because everyone's running on the same bullshit. Johnson sucks. I'm not a politician. We need someone that's smart.
I love hearing when candidates say I'm not a politician.
What?
Your dad said the same thing. I'm not a politician. I'm like, bro, don't say you're not a politician when you're running.
That was my biggest complaint.
Dude, you have to tell people exactly who you are and be explicit, not this passive, like, I'm not really a politician. No, bro, we want leaders that are strong. And they tell us exactly what they mean and feel, and that's why we got Trump.
I'm gonna get into the front seat. I'm gonna drive the car. I'm gonna back out of the driveway.
We're
gonna take a right. We're gonna get on the highway. We'll be in Wisconsin in 40 minutes.
Dude, your dad was way too passive. When you're in charge, you have to take charge. It's basically a generalship. That is what you're getting. You're getting a command position. Like, and if you're not
running though.
If you're not prepared to command, and then you say, "Oh, I'm not a politician," well, then no one's going to vote for you because we are voting for.
Liam Stanton saying that.
Yep. Well, see, that guy is a real fucking rat. A real fucking.
Yeah, no, he is. I texted him, and he texted me back. He's not responding now.
The fact that they couldn't even challenge his signatures because it's such a monolithic task, and it would have cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about Liam Stanton.
Oh no, not Liam. I meant Corbett or whatever.
Oh, they kind of look very and sound similar, but yeah. No, that must have been a fix because his. Okay, are we podcasting?
Yeah, I'm live.
Okay, so let's just say a friend of a friend signed Corbett's signature, like fake, and that friend of a friend talked to the people that were like getting the signature. He was not running. He was running an operation that was very similar to what you get when you buy Craigslist because they were getting paid $5 per signature, and then I also talked to the signature gatherers. And I was telling them because I'm like, I got offered to get, I might ask Corbett for $10. Apparently, she's paying people $14. He said, yeah. The people I saw in Lincoln Square were getting paid $5, and they're like, fuck, we're getting screwed. I'm like, you guys must have a manager. They're like, yeah. And I'm like, wow. Yeah, I'm like, next time, direct negotiate. But when you're getting $5 per signature, think about what the incentive is to get bad signatures of people that aren't registered to vote. Chicago is a very transitional city. Fake people like my friend of a friend, and
See
so it's very weird. I don't know. Here's the weirdest part: it's who challenged Corbett, Aaron Del Mar and Kristen McCoy.
Yeah,
his best friend. I think they're wedding buddies, but they. I think my suspicion is that Aaron and Kristen McCoy purposely did a bad challenge because he only turned in. I don't think Corbett really had enough. He turned in. Like 7,000 extra. He needed like 25. He turned in 32. You saw how tough it is.
Dude, it was a mountain of paperwork, and you got Aaron Del Mar like holding it up. He's like, today we have filed a challenge. It's like you filed a challenge, then you withdrew the challenge because it would cost it would take weeks, right? And hundreds of thousands of dollars.
No, we're not. I did two challenges myself.
Well,
it's not that hard.
dude, for the 15,000 signatures. Are you serious? Because he said he went through a 3-day challenge, and then eventually they withdrew. So.
Especially with AI, it's like now you literally just put them through an AI thing.
Yeah.
It's not. And the printing it, yeah, you're right. It costs like $20-$30 to print the thing.
Well, what I'm saying is, if that girl Christine McCloy or whatever wasn't willing to be the lawyer in the quasi trial in the challenge, they would have had to hire.
It costs I paid $700, which Patrick put out there. Thanks, Patrick. But I've seen anywhere from like 1,000 to 10,000, and this cycle I'm seeing a lot of 5,000. And you're right, it's governor, so might have did a little more. So yeah, it's 10K.
But the fact that they couldn't get him off the ballot, it's like, dude, that devastates their campaign. I mean,
no, they could. That's what you don't understand is they could and they did. That's the white pill.
But if they could have, they would have, and they didn't.
No, that's false. Incorrect. Because if you know that you're going to lose, just like I'm playing chess more, you need as many excuses. You need as many checkmate opportunities as possible. And having Corbett on the ballot is good for Aaron to be like, well, we could have won, but look what Pritzker did.
Yeah.
We would have gotten and Corbett's really not that much of a threat. Corbett will take just as many Pritzker votes.
Yeah.
Of people that can't stomach Bailey, and he's going to get 1% to 3%. And the reason why Corbett is his whole mission is nonsense is he could have ran as an actual name of a party and achieve 5% and make ballot access for independents for like ever, and that would have been really cool. But he didn't do that. He's just running as a registered independent.
Mm-hmm.
So the 5% threshold is meaningless, and he's just running he's just scheming some millionaire. Is that millionaire Pritzker? Maybe. I don't know. But it could just be like some guy that owns 5 car dealerships. Who knows? I think he's already raised more money than Bailey. How funny is that? Because he did, John, because we have to teach people how to scam. If this is a podcast, I want to teach people how to scam. This is Chicago. It's one of the biggest scams is you loan yourself money. And by the way, my dad did not do this scam. He loaned himself money for real. But you loan yourself money, and then okay, John, I give you $500,000 a forgivable loan at 0%, so you don't owe me back. It's a loan though, and then you loan yourself your campaign $500,000. My name doesn't appear on the FEC reports. I gave you a private $500,000 loan, John. Forgivable. And then isn't that crazy? That's what Corbett probably did. Because do you think he had $500K to donate to his campaign? Hello?
I don't know. I mean,
you think he had $500K that he just could set aside? He's got young kids.
I mean, it's a good point. I don't believe so. I don't think so.
Illinois, all the money he's making from Illinois, from Pat Gibbons, and from you even said it yourself. Like the richest guy, the Senate guy, is not even paying for like advertisements, and he has multiple employees, family, house, and he's just gonna spend $500K. No, fuck that. That's what happens. You do a rich guy gives me money. And then he wants to say hidden, and so then I give that money directly to my campaign. Political hustling.
Well, it's like I've had so many accounts that have been deleted over the years now. Just starting with the committeemen, bro. Do you realize that Bolton and Delmar and Fiedler, like they got my original X account deleted?
Well, that's why websites, and you got to be more physical. That's why I think eventually we got to start moving towards quality to quantity. Because if you start creating more physical media, that's where the future is. In the past, it's going to be harder for them to cancel you.
Well, everything that I've done on this campaign has so far been backed up on websites.
And what you've been doing in this campaign is different than what you've done in previous campaigns. I think this campaign, there has been, the quality has increased.
The quality's gone up.
Disrespect to the past.
The quality's gone up because AI I've gotten better at using it. But anyways, it is what it is. Like you just got to keep going with the flow, and like the fact that they delete one account is insignificant because
exactly.
Yeah, It's insignificant because I haven't actually even filed yet. Wait till I become an official candidate.
Then they can't take you down.
Exactly. Then they cross-reference before they delete.
Now I'm on your side on the First Amendment.
Yeah.
Before I was just like, you are a spammer, but no, you're not. So much more than that. But what was I gonna say? I'm excited. I don't think I'm gonna run. I told you I'm gonna do, but I think that's 28. Like, who knows where I'll live in 28? Like, Texas would be nice.
Well, no matter where you go, Chicago is like in your memory significantly. Like, I left for 5 years, I came back, and I could barely navigate the city. Like, you lose your memory of like the city, plus the construction over the past 10 years has been significant.
But West Rogers Park is so easy. That's just from here. And like, by the way, it changes. Like, I think the landscape like right now, Chicago is the Hunger Games, and they might shake up the dice and people move different directions, mix. Because right now it really is. It's like my area is super Jewish, right next to super Muslim, super Hindu, then super lefty. It's like the college, and then like super arts and crafts. Even more like lefty professional, like Andersonville, whatever. Every area is different,
Look at Kat Abu and how she transitioned, and like she was a content creator before, but now she's like, it's just blatantly obvious. Like, I'm a content creator. I have $1 million in your fucking donations, and the real work begins now. It's like, holy shit.
No. So if you get your lupus in order, or not lupus, I don't want to be just your gout, whatever, in order is you got. I came out to one of her recycling days. She doesn't do it. They're lying. She's literally. It's an op.
It's videos, yeah.
It's just content. She's saying, I don't think she's doing the shit she's doing. I texted her and she said, I'm sorry. I'm just really stressed out. I'm like, why is it on your shit? Like, our ad you're bragging about, like, helping this community. And you're pretending like it's the poor community when she's on the rich, trendy college side. Like, my area is the dirty area. So I might pick up trash tomorrow.
Bro, why don't you get yourself a $5 tripod and invest in yourself? Maybe do a podcast like what you're doing right now.
I'm worth less than $5 according to Lieutenant Colonel John Kitover.
Well, when I was sitting at the Illinois State Board of Elections, and what's that fat lawyer's name? Bolton. He's like, yeah, that Max Rice. He runs a fucking podcast. It's just he's got a blog. He's just got a blog.
He's not like me. He's not the state censor committee like me. I got a name tag. People ask me all the time. It's funny. He's on the Ramona side of the Patrick Ramona saga.
Dude, when she's like,
I tried to warn Ramona about Pat.
He accepted my Facebook request, which was kind of funny.
The Pat or Steve Bolton?
No, Bolton did.
Yeah.
Because I think over the Patrick fiasco.
People
love this shit. This is like local entertainment, like you said. It's like,
no, he crashed out. He went off of 5 different people. It was like bam, 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 bam. And how funny is that Delisa, the girl, whatever, she was like wearing, like, she was my volunteer, and she was, like she from podcasting, so I got to be careful. But
I'm going live. No. I'm going live. Fuck it, I'm going live.
How funny is that Patrick was texting my girl? Like, he was sending those. Those were nothing happened. He was just sending those like sexual. She was basically pretending to be a big shot political person. And then he's like, and here's the real scoop. I'm not happy at home. My girl is she's crazy. How do I say this? Did you hear the videos? Like when we make love, it's disgusting. Because it's gross. I can't get into it, but and she's crazy. She's mentally ill. She shouldn't be in office.
Dude, I mean, it's like
you heard that, right? Did you hear the video?
I actually couldn't watch it. I didn't want to watch it.
No. The audio of him talking about the girl, my girl.
No.
Oh, I thought you posted it.
I did. Listen, my attention span is about 0.03 seconds. So, like, I don't even.
This one keeps your attention. It's basically Patrick being like Travis Bickle to a girl.
I don't know, dude. I didn't watch it.
It's my girl, and it's like, and totally just uncalled for. Like he just like slid into her DM with this, and several other messages. But that's funny that he went off on you. You're an election fraudster.
Bro, that was, I mean, it's right on the money. It's like, dude, could you imagine if, like, even when I ranked for committee person, even if I gave him $100 or $1,000, it's like, bro, I mean, there's no point in spending money on any of this stuff unless you just do it yourself. Like, there's just no point. It's malinvestment.
No. He talked about it on the Terry show. He goes like, I asked Max for $300. I could have won the election. And Max said no, but I said I could be on the G team. I should believe in God. I'm like, I can make you win for $600, bro. And I'm like, I give a shit about being a committee person. Or like he could help.
Bro, it's amazing. I mean, in my response, and I claim that, LaHood is projecting his fraud onto me because do you realize he had less than 100 over the minimum, 1550 or 1575, whatever it was. He didn't have much more than that. So like, if I would have,
oh really? I could have challenged him.
Dude, if we could have challenged him, he would have been removed from the ballot. He would have hit insufficient signatures.
Yeah, now he's got to, I don't know. Yeah, but it wouldn't matter because they just would have appointed him or someone else because you didn't have enough.
I know I didn't have enough, but the point is when you see, this is the thing. People attack me, they slander, they libel, they defame me, but they've never actually seen the PDF file of the challenge.
No, I'm the idiot that was like, you should run. The reason why I fucked up, that I miscalculated, is how far away you are from the district.
Yeah, it's
like
just way too far.
Logistically just hard.
It's impossible.
Like this time, I really do think you could run for mayor if you want to. But the other offices, you literally can do on your own because it's outside your front door. But you driving, you literally had to like get Airbnbs. Remember?
It was ridiculous.
Minimize your sacrifice.
Well, I spent thousands of dollars hiring circulators, and so when people just throw out a slander, libel, defamation like John Fogerty did, they know nothing. They see no evidence. They know nothing about the trial. They know nothing about the correspondence and communication. It's just a 3-sentence blurb.
No, these are like health insurance guys. I'm not friends with all the lawyers. One lied to me. He really lied to my face. I caught him with the lie with evidence, and then instead of being a man and owning up to it, he ratted out my source, yelled at my source for giving me the documents.
Well, when I met John Fogerty at the quasi trial and he had the Bears hat on and his tattooed, forearms, why I didn't take a picture of him and just start filming him right away, I don't know. It's beyond me. I should have photographed and filmed him.
You're allowed to, because the last time I went, they said you can, as long as you don't get any documents, you're allowed to film.
Wow.
Like anything, case specific. But no, let's just make documentaries. I'm very excited for your run. The Illinois Record needs to get back at it and live and at least you know what I could do on YouTube is I could just read my articles like you said and then post videos. So I'll post pictures while I'm reading.
Dude, if you're not doing video,
I'm not doing. I'm worth less than a $5 tripod.
You are retarded
already.
You are retarded. If you can't hit a button and do video, which transmits terabytes of data into people's brains.
You don't need thumbs to do that. You don't need thumbs to hit a button.
Dude, video is mind control for the people that watch it.
Record. Yes, because 100%.
So,
programming.
Why do you think they call it a live stream? It is a stream of being alive. If you don't go live, Guess what's the opposite of being alive? You're dead. You're dead in the water. Hey, friends, it's me, Darren Bailey. Happy 4th of July, friends.
Happy 4th of July, friends. It's me, Darren Bailey. We're just going to have some nice, like, miniature hot dogs.
We're here in my study where I read books all day long in between hard work at the farm. And gas prices are up, and J.B. Pritzker keeps taxing on the gas. And we're going to cap your property taxes at 1% for the amount that you paid for that house.
That's great. Okay. We got to do the duel in Bailey's. My Darren Bailey's better than your Darren Bailey's, friends. His Darren Bailey is the imposter.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
$17 an hour. He's a scam.
Aaron Delmar and I, we're pro-LGBTQ, and we want to wish the LGBTQ voters voting for Delmar and Bailey. It's like, dude, these people are just too, like,
J.B. Pritzker wants to control women's bodies by not giving abortion access to transgenders.
We need to do like a Drewski Saturday Night Live YouTube channel or something. And you've done so much work already when you did the Max Rice Beans show or whatever.
Yeah, no, like, why don't we do? I always want to do. Like, you see when they're doing the fake InfoWars with Tim Heidecker?
I didn't see it.
By the way,
no.
they stole my idea. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? He stole my idea. And I'm not just saying, like, in a paranoid type way. I'm saying I actually, you know how Kat's boyfriend has been?
Mm-hmm.
He gave me his email, and I said, hey, I own informwars.com. And I'm like, if this shit doesn't go through, you should just, like, do a, like, realinfowars.com or, like, just kind of just come up with the same name, because InfoWars is cool with the public, you know, they don't sue people for that kind of thing. And that's what the fuck they did. Isn't that crazy?
Well, I hope I hope one day you can send me a link to your YouTube channel and say, hey, John, this is a new video I just put up. You know, watch it. Let me know what you think. And if you could repost it on your 50 phones, I'd appreciate it.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I got to go, though, Joe.
Get a tripod. Get a tripod and another burner phone.
I want to be worth more than $5. I'm aiming for, $18.95.
Exceed and excel.
Exceed. I want to be worth more than a succulent meal.
Excelsior! A succulent Chinese. Oh, yeah, that's a funny one. Okay, take care. Talk to you soon. Okay, bye. A succulent Chinese meal. All right, everybody, hit like, comment. This is Chicago mayoral candidate John Kitover talking with Max Rice, my political campaign strategist. Rabono Shalom, we're going to liberate the city of Chicago. One petition signature at a time. Go to ChicagoMayorVote.com right now. Rabono Shalom. Thank you for watching.